Leo. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a good day or night, wherever you are in the world. I'm Chris. If you did not know, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Leo Tarot reading. Leo Love Tarot reading. Whoa, Leo Love Reading. Look, the Lover's card and the Ace of Swords. Leo Love Reading, and as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Leo love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I want to get one more shuffle here. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, their thoughts and their feelings. Are there intentions? Is there something you need to know, hear, see, or don't see coming? What's on everybody's mind, or somebody in particular? Is anyone making a move? Let's see what else is coming through, because as you can see, the Fool arrived in reverse. I feel like somebody has not been talking or responding or answering something here, and you're, I don't know, at the end of your rope, I guess you could say. Wow, that's interesting, because that's actually, in this deck, it's the eight of Cups energy. There's like a scissors there. Somebody, oh yeah, somebody better get a move on. I wasn't even ready. It's clear this is somebody who's been running. Seven of Swords in reverse. What are they running from? What are they running from? Aquarius and Uranus energy. But here's the thing. Is it just an apology? Because this reversal energy is a validation that somebody either knows they need to make amends here, or they're planning to. That's really not clear at this point. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Leo. Please show us the cards. Aho. Nine of Wands, the Three of Pentacles up, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles, which is in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so, oh, it is an apology. Three of Swords is in reverse. It's catty corner with the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is an apology that somebody really owes you, that they haven't made. And yeah, Three of Pentacles is also here. Mars and Capricorn energy, and it's in reverse. So it's a pretty strong validation that somebody's not, I guess you could say cooperating, but that's not really the word that I want to use. Oh yeah, look, Queen of Cups, a very healing energy. And it's catty corner here with the Nine of Wands, the Moon in Sagittarius energy. This is somebody who owes you an apology. What happened, because it's connected to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody you had built, you were in a long-term connection with, maybe you still are, or you were building it, or it was on the table. Something clearly went on, and it's connected directly to the behavior in the Seven of Swords, okay? So that's what it's around. The Ten of Pentacles, Mercury and Virgo energy. And this reverse is just a really strong validation that something's going on. And obviously the Three of Swords. Now it's in reverse. That is an apology, Saturn and Libra energy. And it's here with them kind of coming in to make it. Look. Are they? What's taking so long? The Two of Pentacles is also here. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Waiting for somebody to make a choice. Leo, your Sun is here. The Sun is here. This is one of your major arcanas. Leo and the Source. New cycle, luminary. What's being revealed here? Well, I feel like it's around whatever's going on. Is there a truth? Was somebody not honest about something? Because that Seven of Swords, I'll bet it's in reverse. It's been in the upright, so it's a validation for me that somebody's been running, somebody hasn't been honest. Like, maybe there was some betrayal here. I mean, we have the Three of Swords, granted, in reverse, the apology. However, it's a validation that something went down in here. Something went down in here. And look, it's directly connected to the Seven of Swords in reverse. Are you finally getting this apology? What I like about the Sun today is, look, there's a horse here about to, or already is, kind of running along the shore. Like the tide coming in, the water energy here within the Sun, that is around the emotions. It's also around the relationship. Water meets land. It's the shore coming in here to the sand, and here's our horse. And this is a specific horse around feelings. For me, no. I wanted to put it here, but the answer is no. It's already going in the overall energy. Why? Because it's really connecting with the Queen of Cups energy. I want to remind you not to worry about the zodiac signs. Your zodiac sign, their zodiac sign, because many are coming in. But it was connecting me with this Cancer energy, and that's just the energy of the Queen of Cups because it's around a healing energy. And it's really clear that this is all around an apology, and you have, I kind of feel like if I could see you, wow, it's almost like this. Look, the devil is here. It's almost like rolling your eyes, sick of waiting kind of energy. And yeah, what is that about? Interesting. Major Arcana, obviously, Capricorn and Saturn energy. So I really want to validate the energy of why they're apologizing. That yes, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's Three of Pentacles. It's all connected to whatever's been going on here in the devil energy. Whether that's just, you could say, shadow energy, around the way somebody's been acting, what they're saying or not saying, or we're talking about literal, things that went on in the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords, perhaps some kind of betrayal. Vice energy, what is it? It's extremely validating that it's connecting to what went on, what's been going on, and why they need to make this apology. This is also an energy of attachment, you know? Oh my gosh, this is so clear. Shadow, ego. It's higher self in reverse. Yeah. So this is like the Emperor energy for me. But it's in reverse. Because that's the opposite of higher self, is somebody who's not in their higher self. You know, they're making not great decisions. They're in shadow, they're in ego. It's arrogance. There's ego here, which can be connected to some emotional immaturity around age, but it's also just somebody maybe who's been that way, who's been behaving that way. It's really super clear that this is all completely connected. Whatever the details are around what happened, I'm not always going to be privy to those, and I don't need to be. It's clear that it's connected to the higher self in reverse, the devil here. Wow, yeah, this is really validating. The Four of Swords in the upright, Jupiter and Libra energy. Look, there's a singing bowl here, which is a healing energy. A prayer beads, feathers. Somebody sitting in a position like meditation. You could see the legs crossed. This is a healing energy. It's a validation for me that there is definitely a pause or a separation going on here. It's all connected, and that's where you go when you get out of the Three of Swords. So this is really validating around the healing energy. That's also really validating around the Three of Swords in reverse. Healing, like physical healing. So I do want to 100% validate. Obviously, I don't need to, because you know yourself where you're at. But if you are just kind of checking in, wondering, but it's someone you're wanting to detach from, that is here, the message is here. the Devil, the Sun. And I feel you really in this energy of healing. But again, it's also a validation of where things are. So the Page of Swords is here in reverse, as well as the Hierophant. There's some fear here around what they need to say to you, like what happened. I want to show you our Page of Swords today. So you can see there's a paper here. There's a pen and there's a pencil for writing a message, for writing the truth. It's in reverse, which is like fear around that. And the truth about what happened, why are the Ten of Pentacles in reverse if you were building a life or you're in it or it was on the table? And if there are other parties involved, I want to validate that. And also on that Seven of Swords, the running and the not being honest about things. Possibly the betrayal here. I want to validate as well. Not for everybody, but it just got a message that if there is something in a legal sense, you know, that it might... It's a validation for me that it's just to bring it through for those of you that are connecting with that. It's not going to be a message for everybody. It's a validation that it's for someone. That's what I wanted to say. The bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. It's right here with the Devil. Not surprising in the least, because just even look at the connection here, just even with the Sun. With the shore, it's coming in, and it's the Page of Cups, the inspiration of cups here, the cups around the emotions, the relationship, obviously the emotional energy, the feelings, somebody, the page energy, somebody who's trying to get out of some ego here to apologize, and you know, it's just really super clear that it's needed. And we're talking about the luminary energy in the Sun, what's being revealed. Look at this. And here is the Moon, where you are before the Sun, where things are hidden, where there's issues, where you can't see them. Somebody's hiding them. Pisces energy, major arcana, also bringing in Cancer and Gemini. This owl has the information. It's right in front of the Moon, which rules the tide. The Moon rules the tide. The feelings, the relationship. We can see it coming in here, and we can see it coming in this page energy. Truths that have been held onto around what happened and an apology for it. And again, getting out of shadow and ego, fear, which is really more connected to the shadow, to the ego for me. And coming here, moving into that Sun energy and revealing it to you. The Nine of Swords, and oh my gosh, this apology is so super clear. Look at that. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is here. So there's definitely a nocturnal energy here. It is just here, a sleepless kind of energy, maybe on both ends with whatever's been going on, but it is connecting with this person. Look, it's here with the Ten of Swords in reverse, and again, it's another apology. A lot of that energy is here for me around an apology, so it's for sure an apology that's needed. And it's also connected to, in addition to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, to the Ace of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, where you on the way to something different in the connection. Feelings, next level. For some, maybe even there was plans or heading toward marriage. It's going to be really specific. But this reversal energy, it's really clear that there's a disappointing energy. It is a disappointing kind of energy. It's like somebody who let you down. So this Nine of Swords connects with, I want to say, kind of the energy of where you're at. However, I definitely feel some power too. It's not, I don't really feel like there's this tossing and turning kind of energy. It's just like annoyed. Maybe several levels above that. But it's also, well, these want to be seen. It's also really clear around this person. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Again, so what happened here? I'm not always privy to that. But it's clear there is an apology because of it. Yeah, and the Ten of Swords, by the way, the Sun in Gemini, I just want to show you the card. There's the Sun coming up. Coming up. Stars beginning to fade. Sun coming up. Sun, what does that song? Coming up. On freeways, cars and trucks. What is that song? Stars beginning to fade. I just... Da-na-na-na-na, lickety-splitly. Tom Waits. That's what I'm hearing. What I wanted to say about that is the new cycle energy is clear. The sun is coming up. It's a luminary. It's revealing. It's an apology. It's like there's a lot that... There's probably more here that you don't know, but there's a lot you know that they need to apologize for, which maybe you accept or you don't. Maybe changes nothing. But it is here. Six of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords upright. King of Wands upright. Synchronicity. Wow. So signs kind of lining things up. You probably already know a lot of this. It's also around timing. The Sun, synchronicity. Yeah. Look at also the King of Wands here. Aries energy. Connected to the apology. Also connected to the Eight of Swords in the upright, which is somebody who kind of puts themselves there. So the fact that they haven't apologized or told you these things, these truths, it's really around them. It's the shadow ego fear energy that's been really clear here. That's like getting the courage to make this apology, because it is around this person. It's just pretty strong. Synchronicity, timing, energy. Look where our angel is pointing to, like what they're holding up. It's the sun. Oh, long awaited. Did you give up on getting this or hearing this? Because it's definitely here. Also, I want to validate the Two of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Two of Pentacles energy around again. One of the pentacles being yours, the two of you. What's the other one? It's connected to everything here. Is it a person romantic? Is it a person not? Because it's connected to the Hierophant. And that can connect me to like other people's ideas, expectations, like cultural, religious differences. So playing a part somehow in this disappointment, why they need to apologize, and also what happened here. If you can see this person, I want to validate that they will be at that party, whatever it is, barbecue, maybe not for the, depending on the hemisphere you live on, but that there is an emotional energy around this apology. Like it is a sincere apology, I want to say, but it also feels like the conversation, so whether it's in person or around a text message, SMS, social media, email, on the phone, through voice messages, that it gets emotional, you know, and kind of fiery and intense and emotional all at the same time. The Six of Cups is in reverse, the Sun in Scorpio. And that is an energy, one, that you might have known this person for a long time, can also just feel that way. But it's also an energy of living in the past. Yeah. So part of that for me is around this person. It could be that it's been years and that it's somebody who's was younger. Now that's really specific. It's not for everyone, but it does come through. But it's also just around what has happened here. And this is somebody who clearly knows they need to make this apology. But I want to also validate that energy of living in the past. If you are feeling like, okay, that's a confirmation for me, or it's time for me. Only you're going to know that. But synchronicity, the Devil card, the attachment in that, the Sun, the new cycle, a lot of the healing energy here. And you could say the courage to see what maybe you don't want to see. if you are wanting to move on. The Tarot Closet. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. The bottom of the deck, you have changed me for the better, Leo. I lay awake at night worrying about us. It's the Nine of Swords. It's like in how I let you down. I know what I did. I want to talk, but I'm scared. Eight of Swords, hands tied, King of Wands. And the apology, you know, somebody having a hard time getting over their pride and ego, that's for sure. And look, it was me, not you, right here in higher self in reverse. And I'm so sorry. Wow. So validating. I feel so at home with you. So that's the energy of the Six of Cups. And again, if you have known each other a long time, or it's just been that feeling. That also sometimes can be connecting with that energy of the devil of an attachment, you know, of just somebody that has just always been in your life, or you just feel like always would be or always will be. I'm so sorry I lied to you. Oh my gosh. I know we met for a reason. Yes, I am thinking of you. I want to return, but I am a big chicken. Look at that. I want to talk, but I am scared. Do you love me? I was a complete jerk. I cherish your heart, Leo. Fate. More energy of we met for a reason. I'm going to bring in the last channeled love message, and then I have something else I want to bring in. Do you love me? Never doubt my love for you. If you've been with me at the Tarot Closet for a while, you know that I used to bring in letters. Other things as well, which are not gone. They're going to come back in some capacity, love messages, or song messages, charms. But as you can see, I've been feeling really drawn to bringing back in letters. Now they could be spelling names, messages, birth months, places, countries, cities, name and initials. Sometimes I get into this and I spend way too much time, so I'm going to try not to. Well, let's see what's coming in, okay? If you watch the latest Love Tarot reading, if you're here in real time, you will see that it was just so clear, the reading, and it spelled out new path. So it's been really very connected since I have brought them back out. So far, we can see we have a P, G, S, F, T, another T, W, N, and N. For the vowels, we have A, E, E, I, O. So almost all of them, missing the U, A, E, I, O, U. Pat. That's interesting. Pat. Pan. Pant. Pants. Who wears the pants? Like I said, it gets, I can end up here for a long time, so I'm going to try not to. Tip. No. Is that? That's not right. Not tepe, not teepee. That's wrong. Ton. Not. Got. I know somebody's behind there going, screaming stuff out, and that's good because you're going to see things that I don't, that are very specifically related to you. We gotta, what do you got? We got a tip. That's interesting. But I don't know if that's the right message for someone. It's going to be for someone. Somebody's saying something, we got a pet. Obviously, the letters here for initials. In birthday months, what do we have here? November, October, September. We would also have zodiac sign, Aries. I'm not sure how. Yeah, Aries. What else is here? I think that's it for the zodiac signs in terms of the initials. Okay. Again, I could be here for a long time. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to stop. I'm just wanting to... I don't know. Tat. Oh, that's almost like a tattoo. Tati is kind of like a nickname, isn't it? Sat. No, that's not a nice one. That I don't like that word. Well, there's a pat here. There's also a nat. And I guess you could say Nate, look, with an E. There's a geo here, almost like short for George. Or geography. Like the land. Okay, I'm going to stop here because, like I said, I could be here all day. Feel free to pause it or screenshot it if you want to look at this and go more in depth. Leo, as always, it's my honor. Thank you for being here, watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that. I appreciate it. Sending you love. Until next time.